We're going to get started with our number of the day. So like I said, today is May 4th, 2020, and we're going to do our number of the day. Today's number is 192. And the first thing that we're going to do with our number of the day is see if this is an even or odd number. I'm going to unmute you, and I want somebody to tell me what digit should I look at when I am trying to determine if it's even or odd. Should I look at the 1, the 9, or the 2?
Say it, tell her.
What do you guys think? You can say it out loud.
2.
Yeah, we should look at the 1 place, 2. So is the 2 even or odd?
Odd.
Interesting.
Odd.
Well, can you put up 2 fingers? If I put this finger with this finger, is it a match? Yes.
Yes.
Is there anything left over?
I hate this.
Anything left over? Nope.
Nothing.
So
nothing
this
left
is
over.
even. 192 is even. So on your paper, I want you to write the word even. E-V-E-N. So now that we know that 192 is even, we're going to write the word form of 192. And remember, we're just writing exactly what we're saying. So 1-O-N-E. Hundred. H. Good morning, Treasure. Sorry, just saw you came in. N-D-R-E-D. 100. The next word is 90. 90 is spelled 9 and then with a T-Y at the end. So N-I-N-E-T-Y. 192. I'm going to fix that Y. And then the last word, 2, is T-W-O.
Or you could do 2. 2-O. T-O.
You know, Luis, that's a really good point. This is actually the only way to spell the number 2. The word T-O, like that,
It's 2.
is a different 2. It's like I'm writing to you. It's like one of those words that we use to
Right.
net. Right. T-O-O is actually an adjective because it's telling us like also. It's another word for more. So the number word T-W-O is the only way to spell the number 2. Thank you for pointing that out, Luis. So now we're going to do the expanded form. The expanded form is when we stretch out the number, we expand it to see the value. What is the value of this 1? I'm going to unmute you, and then you can just say it out loud. What's the value of this 1? Amanda?
100.
Exactly. So we're going to write 100 plus. Deja, what's the value of this 9? 90. So 100 plus 90 plus. What's the value of this 2? Akari? What's the value of this 2?
Just 2.
Exactly. It's just 2 1s. Good job. And that equals 192. Now we're going to move on to base 10 blocks. How many hundreds do we need, Chase? Whoops, you got muted. Hold on. There you go.
Huh?
How many hundredths blocks should we draw?
1.
Yep, 100. And then, Jaden, how many tens blocks should we draw?
9.
9 tens blocks. Good job. So 10. We're all going to do it together. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And Treasure, how many ones should we draw?
2.
2 ones. Excellent job. 1, 2. So we've drawn 192 blocks. Now we're going to do plus 10, or 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, and 100 less. Rihanna, it's your turn.
Huh?
Rihanna, what's 10 more than 192?
192.
Yeah, we're going to look at the tens place, and we need to go 10 more.
192.
That's a great guess. Rihanna, do you want to pick one of your classmates to help you out?
Erica?
Erica's not here.
Maybe Deja.
Okay, let's go to Deja. Deja, can you help Rihanna out?
100.
What's 10 more than 192?
10 more than 192 is 202.
It is. It's 202. Great job. Rihanna, did you hear that?
Oh.
So 10 more. And a way to look at it is to remember, look at the tens and the hundreds is like, you can't see that, as 19. And then when you add 10 more, it's 20. And you just leave the ones place. So 202. Great job, everybody. Good morning, Ryan. It looks like Johan's coming back in. What's 10 less than 192? Ryan, can you
left in?
Ryan, what's 10 less than 192?
182.
Exactly, 182. And what's 100 more than 192? Steven, are you there? Steven, what's 100 more than 192? 100 mucho. I think you're breaking up a little bit, but it's, oh.
292.
Yep. Good job. It's 292. Thank you, Steven. And then what is 100 less 182? Or sorry, it's not. It's 92. 100 less than this 192. We're just taking away the 100 and we get 92. I still see some people writing, so I'll give you just a few more minutes before we move on to our new math topic I'm really excited about. We did 2 weeks of addition, 2 weeks of subtraction. Now we're gonna do even more with addition. If you have a journal, go ahead and flip to the next page. And if you have a blank piece of paper, just flip it over to the other side. And I'm going to now share my screen so that we can get to our joke of the day. So here's our joke of the day today. It says, what do you call a bee born in May? What do you call a bee that was born in May? What do you guys think? What'd you say, Rihanna?
B-May.
Bee May. Chase, what do you think?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's a hard one, huh?
Wait, it's a maybe?
Yeah, what do you call a bee born in May? Akari?
Baby.
Oh, let's see if you're right. It's a maybe. Get it? Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, maybe. May and B.
Right.
Maybe. Like, maybe we're going to go.
I thought that one was fun.
What do you call a bee born?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. So now we're going to go on to our math lesson for today. Today we're going to practice solving equations with 4 add-ins. So remember, an add-in is a number that we use to add together. Well, usually we have equations that just have 2 add-ins, but this week we're going to have equations that actually have 4 add-ins. So here are the steps that we use when we are trying to solve any equation that has 4 add-ins. First, we look at the equation, which means that we read it. Second, we find the friendly numbers, and I'll tell you what friendly numbers are, and then we just add on. So look at this equation. It's 12 plus 9 plus 10 plus 2. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'm going to write that equation with you. And if you notice, this equation is stacked, which means that it's on one on top of the other. But it still means the same thing. So the equation was 12 plus 9. So we're going to write 12. Then we're going to write 9. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Sophie. Then we're going to write 10. And then we're going to write 2. Our plus sign goes on the left. And then our equal sign is actually down here at the bottom. Usually, Rihanna, like this, we write an equal sign. But when we stack our numbers one on top of each other, we put the underline here. And in math terms, this is called the standard algorithm. It's what you see the grown-ups using when they add numbers. But for us, we can call it stacked. So, in first grade, you learned how to add 4 numbers. This should be a review. This review is just to get our brains warmed up. I'm going to put you on mute because I hear myself echoing. Okay. So, we have 12 plus 9 plus 10 plus 2. 2 of these numbers are friendly. A friendly number is something that, or 2 numbers that you can put or add in your head. I can very quickly add 10 plus 2 because I know that anything that's added to 10, I'm just replacing the ones place. So I know that this is 12, right? Could I add this 12 to one of these and very quickly, just off the top of my head, know the answer? Yes, 12 plus 12, because that's one of our double stacks that we practiced earlier in the year. So 12 plus 12, I know is 24. And I'm using these arrows to connect it. So now the only number that's left is this 9. So I have to add 24 and 9. Remember I said in the beginning of the year, it is okay if you want to use your fingers. Even grown-ups still use their fingers. But to do it, we have to make sure that we're adding on. So I'm going to stick 24 in my head, and I'll add on 9 more. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So our answer goes down here at the bottom. It's 33. So 12 plus 9 plus 10 plus 2 is 33. If I did that a little fast, it's okay, because 1, we're going to do another example, and 2, I am recording it, so you can always go back and look at it if you need help. Okay, get your pencils ready. We're going to do another one. Example number 2. Akari said, is that a thumbs up or a stop? Want me to stop? Okay. Can you give me a thumbs up if you're ready? Oh, Luis, you have your hand up. Yes, Luis?
There's a other way to make 33.
Tell me.
Remember, you know, like 5 plus 4. Wait, there's a 4 right there in 24. So there's a other 4 to make 9. So if we get the other 4 to make 9, we put it right here. That would turn 8. So 5 plus 8 will equal 33.
Great math skills. So you're looking at the ones place, and then you're combining it with the tens. That's
Yes.
that's very good. I like that mental math. Good job, Luis. Looks like Amanda's ready, and so is everybody else. All right. So we're gonna move on to example number 2. I'm gonna erase, and you can number your paper. Number 2, or if you need more space, go to the next page. So we've got 5 plus 2. Sorry guys, my marker's running out. Plus 5 plus 9. 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 9. And the plus sign goes on the left, and the equal sign is just one line down on the bottom. Who can tell me, look at these 4 numbers, 5 plus 2 plus 5 plus 9. Which 2 are the friendly numbers? The 2 that I can do just off the top of my head. Deja?
The friendly number is 5 plus 2.
5 plus 2, we could do that. Does anybody else see it? A different pairing? Johan?
That's the 2 friendly
Oh,
numbers.
there you go. Which 2 of these numbers looks like it could be easy peasy? Like right off the top of my head, I know those 2. I know what the answer is.
5 plus 5.
5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 would be considered friendly numbers because they're double stacks. And we know our double stacks from kindergarten, right? So we could do 5 plus 5, and that equals, what does 5 plus 5 equal?
10.
Right, 10. Thank you. So we've got 10 here, and we need to add on 2 and 9. Think about it. Which should I add on? Should I add on the 2 or add on the 9? Akari, what do you think?
The 2.
You think we should add on the 2? What do you think, Rihanna? I saw your hand up.
The question was, what do you think you should add?
Jaden? Go ahead.
9.
Yeah, we're going to add on the 9. You're not wrong, Akari or Deja. You guys are not wrong. You can definitely add whatever numbers you want to add. It's easier though to go for the greater number because think about it. Then I don't have to add on that much. So 10 plus 9, I know very quickly that 10 plus 9 equals
21.
Yeah, Miss Lane, I made a mistake. I didn't mean 9 plus 2. I thought you meant what do you add on? Like what do you add to 9?
It's okay. So tell me then, what's 10 plus 9?
19.
Don't ask me.
18.
There's a 9 there.
19.
Pretend 0 isn't here.
19.
19, right. So we know that this is 19.
Pay attention.
And then 19 plus 2, again, you can add on with your fingers very quickly or do it in your head. 19, 20, 21. So what's our answer?
21.
21.
Do it. Write it.
And that goes right below the line, 21. Okay, guys, we're going to step it up a notch. We're going to go to the second grade level. That was first grade review. Now we're going to do the 2-digit numbers, which you have to do in second grade. Okay, I see Treasure's ready. Looks like Jaden is ready. Johan's giving me a thumbs up. Ryan, you have a question? Yes.
Miss Lane, can I tell you something really exciting?
Is it about math or you want to tell me later?
I want to tell you after.
Sounds good. I'll stick around, okay?
Okay.
Steven's giving me a virtual thumbs up. Okay. So now we're going to erase and we're going to do 2-digit numbers. So I want you guys to write with me.
Miss Lane,
Yes.
are we almost finished?
Almost.
Yay.
Okay. 35
What the heck? Okay, I'm
and mute. 35 plus 11 plus 25 plus 14. $35 plus 11 plus 25 plus 14.
Miss Lane, you stopped my video.
Yep. Okay, so which two numbers are the friendliest numbers? Yeah, so I'm actually going to do this a different way for you guys. So we're going to take these numbers and break them down into tens and ones, just like we would with expanded form. So here's 35. 35 with tens and ones would look like 30 plus 5. I'm actually going to put a line here to separate it. Now we've got 11. 11 in expanded form is 10 plus 1. 25 is 20 plus 5. And then 14 is 10 plus 4. Now that we've stretched all of this out, it's easier for us to see those friendly numbers. So look at the tens place. What are the friendly numbers that you see on this side of the equation? It would be 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10 is what? 20. Oh, look, we have a 20 right here. 20 plus 20 is 40. So now that I've got 10 plus 10, this 20 plus this 20 is now 40. I'm gonna make a very weird looking arrow. Now I have to add 40 plus 30, and 40 plus 30 is 70. Or I can look at it as 4 plus 3 and then add the 0. So down here, I'm going to write 70. Now I'm going to add up the one side. We've got 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 4. Which two are the friendliest numbers? 5 plus 5, which equals 10. Then you've got 4 plus 1, which equals 5. And 10 plus 5 equals 15. Of course, we could break these down again because we would have to add the tens place. So what is 70 plus 10? That would be 80. And what is 5 plus 0? 5. So our answer is 85. So 35 plus 11, you can't see that. 35 plus 11 plus 25 plus 14 is 85. Sorry. Okay. We're going to do one more example before we go, just to make sure we've got the hang of this. Because you're going to have 3 examples to do for your independent work on Nearpod that look just like this, with different numbers, of course. All right. I'll give you 30 more seconds because I still see some pencils writing.
Miss Lane,
Yes.
if you if you look at my work and it says that nothing's done on the Nearpod, it's probably because I closed it out before I turned it in.
You can, actually, I don't think you can go back this week, but I'll check what you did turn in.
Okay.
And then just make sure you finish all the slides this week.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do the last one. And remember, if you didn't finish, I'm recording this lesson, so I'll post it in Class Dojo in Google Classroom. This time we're going to do it stacked. So let's get ready to write 28 plus 13 plus 44 plus 22. The equal sign is the line down on the bottom, and the plus sign goes on the left. And remember, we're gonna stretch out and expand this number. So what is the expanded form of 28? It's 20 plus 8. And you can write it right next to the number 28. Just write 20 plus 8. And then what's 13? That would be 10 plus 3. Make sure you're all writing it down. And then 44 is 40 plus 4. And then 22 is 20 plus 2. So we've stretched out all of these numbers. Now we're gonna add the tens, and then we'll add the ones. So look at the tens place. Which of these is the friendliest numbers? Something I can do in my head very quickly. And remember, you're looking for double stacks. Luis has his hand up. Yes, Luis?
There's a 20 and the other 20.
Exactly. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. 20 plus 20 equals
40.
40, right?
And
Oh,
40 plus 40.
That makes another double stacks. 40 plus 40 is
80.
80. Think about it. 4 plus 4 is 8. Add the 0. That's 80. And then we have to add this 10, and that would be
90.
90. Exactly. So down below, we're going to write 90. Now we're going to do the one side. Do you see any friendly numbers here? Something that we can add very quickly?
17.
Is that the that is the answer. How about 8 plus 2? 8 plus 2 equals,
11.
try again,
10.
10.
12.
10. 8 plus 2 equals 10. And then 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. Think about it. 4. And then draw the dots on the 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is 10 plus 7? That would be
17.
17, just like Steven said. Yep.
That's okay.
And then 90 plus 17 equals, well, we're going to do the tens again. 90 plus 10. 90 plus 10 equals 100.
You got 7 plus 7.
Don't forget the ones place. 7 plus 0 equals
What you wrote?
7. And I realize there's a glare.
Ms. Lane, I know the answer.
So what's the answer?
107.
107. Yep.
107. That's where the total that I write.
Good job. Yep. Everybody, did you guys get what Johan and Rihanna